My guest is Asia. Asia, you're 11 years old and you called my show. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Well, I called your show because I'm sick and tired of seeing my mom getting abused by my dad. And he would kick her or punch her or choke her or kick her in her stomach or things like that, and call her fat names and call her all kinds of B's and HEOs and just stuff like that. And I have other 5 sisters in the house. And like my 15-year-old sister, he would call her fat B's and stuff like that. And I have an 8-year-old sister, and he would call her or dumb because she has a learning disability. And so it would really get to her. So like what she would do, she would go riot and cry and hit herself and tell herself she was.
And when you think about your dad, how do you think about him?
I hate him.
You do. You hate your father. And why do you hate your father? Because
everything that he put us through.
What are you hoping that will happen after today's show?
I'm hoping she can open her eyes and just leave him.
Well, you hope that you don't leave your father. What I'm going to have to do now is have somebody take you back to a room, and you can sit back there while we conduct the show, and I will do everything in my power to help you and your family get out of this situation, okay?
Okay.
Are these things happening in your home?
Yeah, they're happening.
Why?
Well, I try to leave him a couple times, and every time I leave, he'll find us, and then he won't leave. And then I've tried everything.
You have 3 children with him?
And 2 from a previous marriage.
Okay. And you hear your own daughter saying, I hate my father. I can't stand this for my mother anymore. What effect does that have on you, that your own daughter's saying this? 11 years old.
It hurt, but it's like, I've been in domestic violence counseling. I made police reports. I've done everything, and I've worked with the law. Nobody's ever prosecuted him. Nobody ever did anything to him. So I learned to deal with it on my own. But he wasn't. It started when after I had Asia, we moved into this drug-infested neighborhood, and he started, I think, doing drugs because he started hallucinating, saying I was having sex with his family members. I was buying drugs. I was shooting up heroin.
And you're saying you weren't doing drugs and you weren't cheating on him?
No, never. I even took a lie detector for that, never.
And from what I've been told, you told our producers that he's choked you, punched you, pushed you to the ground, kicked you in the stomach, thrown hot water and food at her, calls her a fat bitch and whore, beats her in front of her children, gets into fistfights with her other daughter, calls his mentally handicapped daughter, smokes marijuana in front of the kids, and breaks things around the house.
Yeah, everything we have that's nice. He just breaks it when he gets angry.
How you doing, Raul?
All right.
Please don't sit on my stage.
Why not?
First of all, your 11-year-old daughter's on my show, okay? This is your daughter. You should be ashamed of yourself if she's calling my show saying, I hate my daughter.
What you saying to me, though? What'd I do? Can I talk to you?
What's that?
Can I talk to you?
If you're standing up.
Yeah, but what you know about me and my daughter? Because what she said.
Only what she told me, right? 11-year-old little girl.
Now we're gonna go through my situation, how I feel.
And not only your 11-year-old daughter, I also talked to your, we'll say wife for practical terms. You've had 3 children with her, right? Mm-hmm. You're raising 5 with her.
Yeah.
She comes on and says all these things. And she says, yeah, what Asia, my 11-year-old daughter, she says is true. So I'm going to give you a chance to have your say, but I'm also going to read you what the card says, that the things that you do. Mm-hmm. And then you tell me if they're true or not true, okay? Choked your wife?
No.
Never?
Never.
Punched her?
Maybe once, twice.
Maybe once or twice? Kicked her in the stomach?
What?
Ever kick her in the stomach?
Nah.
Okay, you ever throw hot water or food at her?
Nah.
No. You ever call her a whore?
Who?
Your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'll ask you, do you do that in front of Asia or your other children?
No, not really.
No,
I have.
really.
I have.
Oh, you have?
I have, yeah.
You call your mentally handicapped daughter?
No.
You've never done that.
Call her because this will happen. My dog, look.
There's,
Wow, hey,
there's a but at the end of that sentence. Like, there's anything, like, there's a way that I'm going to justify this.
Hey, look, hey, it's a reason for everything, though. Why you talking me, though? Hey. Hey, it's a reason for everything, though. Hey, I ain't tell you everything
I'm
right
glad
now.
you find some humor in that.
One of the reasons why I try to help, I always try to get her to act like all the daughters. But she been pampered all the time by Lisa. She can't do nothing. She keep on do this. She still act like a little baby when she's supposed to be 8 years old. She act like
she's mentally handicapped.
She's not mentally handicapped. That's because the mama give her everything to do. Man, she the baby of the bunch. She do anything she want to do. You know what I mean? She don't listen to me.
So you're helping her by calling her
No, she don't listen to me. So I give her my respect regardless. She gonna listen to me. Trust me on everything. Okay. On everything. I'm the daddy.
You smoke marijuana around in front of your kids?
Sorry to say I have. Yeah.
Are you really sorry? Or you just don't give a damn?
I know it's wrong, but I'm not sorry. Okay. I know ain't no hard drugs. I know ain't no hop, ain't no coke, ain't no speed like she be doing.
So you're a good role model.
I'm a good role model. Yeah, okay. Way better than her mom. On everything.
And you break things in the house?
Yeah, one time I did.
One time. I only hit her one time. I only broke one time. I only called her one time.
I mean, not one time, but one time I really broke some stuff from the house. I don't hit women, bruh. I don't hit women, man. I hit men. On everything. Well, hey, come up here. Want some? Want to try it?
Hold on. No.
It's all good, bruh. No suckers up here.
Listen, we're not going to have that.
I know.
I say, is everybody lying? Your wife, your kids? He's saying, yeah. Basically, he's the man. He's trying to put the rules down. You guys don't like the rules, so you're all lying on him.
That's not true, Lou. You didn't hit me in Alameda? When you thought when I was...
How long ago was that? And what you do for that?
You said I was on heroin and drugs.
I mean,
you said I
was you?
had track marks.
Was you?
I took a lie detector.
What you talking about?
I was never on anything.
But then why fire a big old hop thing on a damn
I don't know,
thing
maybe it's
with the
yours.
little
It
can,
was
with the little
never
can
mine.
top with the needles on the body right there?
Never mine.
It wasn't yours. Who was then?
I don't know.
You was the only
Wasn't
grown up in the
mine.
house with all my
It
kids.
wasn't mine.
How about what?
That's my mama.
So what?
You gonna treat her like that?
Whatever, man.
You don't deserve a woman like this.
When did I touch my hands on her?
You don't treat her like that. She don't get
When
what
did I
you
touch
want.
my
You
hands
put
on?
your hands on her. We gonna
She put her hands on me?
You
She
lying
put
so
her hands on
much.
me?
Take her in the room.
You lying so much you don't even know what you're saying.
Yes, you have.
You know what? Put your fist up to
Hey,
a
lie detector
man.
test is here.
You can't
Lie
put your
detector
fist up to a man, mama, and that's my house, and you ain't gonna never
whatever.
step foot in that.
Got no say so, girl. Whatever. You got no ass up out of here. Get out of here, man. You got no say so. If you only 15 years old, you ain't got here, man. Miss me with that, girl. Miss me with that. I don't put my hands on you, girl.
Are you enjoying living your life like this every day?
No, it's my girls, man. I'm scared to leave because my girls, but
you're not making them happy.
Man, I ain't tripping about them. My kids gonna be happy though. My kids gonna be. I'm gonna be there. Ain't no other man gonna take care of mine, but me.
You want to stay with this man?
I want to get some help and counseling.
You know what? I'll say this. He's the typical bully. He's the typical wife abuser. He's the You're the typical, just
Whatever. Yeah, okay.
stereotypical.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, you've been on this show 1,000 times before, but just a different name and a different shape and a different size. But you've been on this show.
I'm skinny. Look at me. Ain't no big size of me.
You might be more
I don't hit women, bro. I don't
Wow.
hit women. They can tell you all kinds of stuff. I ain't bought my fist up and hit you like that, man.
Yes, you have.
When? Tell me what time I did that.
On 96.
I slapped you.
Said you don't hit her. But she just said you don't hit her.
Cause you whole neighbor, you mess with the whole neighborhood, man. My partner coming to me told us what he did to you. He don't even know you.
Drugs.
He don't even know you my bro, though. He don't even know me. He don't.
I'm getting tired of hearing you.
Grown-ass man in
So
my
I'm
house
going
around
to
my
get to these
kids.
results
Crazy,
of this
crazy.
lie detector results. Results for Lisa, you were asked, is Raul physically abusive towards you? You answered yes. Has Raul ever punched you? You answered yes. Has Raul ever kicked you? You answered yes. And the results for that is that you told the truth. Which, of course, Raul will explain each and every one of those situations because he was right. Exactly. And then, Lisa, you also she was asked more questions. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with another man since you've been in a relationship with Raul? She answered no. Have you ever used any illegal drugs since you've been in a relationship with Raul? How long have you been with Raul?
13 years.
And she answered no to that one, too. The results for her lie detector test is the subject told the truth.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Yeah, she told the truth.
Do
You
you?
lied.
It said
For
true.
13
Isn't that the
years.
results you'd want to hear?
13 years.
Yes,
All
she
the years
did.
put together. And
That ain't,
you
man.
accuse me.
I'm seeing the needles and the stuff when she taking me. Talk, man, that
That's
ain't
your
right, man. I'm coming for
today.
nothing, man. You crazy, man. Get me up out of here, man.
Walk off the stage, because
Well,
you ain't no
well,
man.
we haven't got
You
to
ain't
yours
no
yet,
man.
though.
What
If you walk
saying,
off the
then?
stage,
Man,
you
get
ain't
this
no
girl, man. I ain't gonna do
man.
nothing to her, man, but
But
she
I'm
better
saying,
stop
you're gonna run off?
That's what I'm saying. What?
I'm gonna ask you two young girls to leave the stage for now. Before the show, Raul was going to take a lie detector test, and before he answered some questions, Raul confessed to currently having a sexual relationship with another woman. He admits to slapping and pushing you around. He confessed that he's called your one daughter, Kamisha, a fat bitch. He admitted to hitting Asia with excessive force. That little girl, yeah, you admitted it. You told our lie detector test you admitted to hitting her with excessive
I know
force.
what that means. I'm playing good to that. I don't hit my daughter like that.
Mr. Street
Don't hit
Smarts
my-
all of a
don't hit my
sudden doesn't know
daughter
what
like
that means.
Hey, I know it.
And you also admitted to referring to your mentally handicapped daughter as. And then we actually gave you the test to something that you didn't admit to. You were asked, have you ever punched Lisa? You answered no. Have you ever choked Lisa? He answered no.
I remember.
And Lisa, what do you think the results of his lie detector?
He failed everything.
There you go. You got your answer. You got the results of his lie detector test. He failed. Is there anything you want to say to him?
No, I'm glad he admitted to having a sexual relation with somebody currently, because I'm out. That's all I want to know. Because you lied to me and said you wasn't doing it.
And Raul, with no disrespect,
You've been
I don't like you. Get the hell off my stage. I would love to conclude the show with pick a door. There's Raul, there's help and everything else, but I can't do that with this particular instance because your 11-year-old daughter called the show and she wants my help. So I can't just say pick a door and pick a life. Really, all you have to do is watch a replay of this show
I know.
and see all the pain in your children's eyes, all the tears that they're shedding, and I don't know if you're going to want to spend any more time with Raul.
Even if I don't let him back in the house, when I get home, he will slash my tires. He will bust my windows.
Well, you know
I will
what?
have nothing
Then let's
left.
work together. Let's send copies of this tape to your local police department. We will get the police involved. We will get Raul locked up. But at some point, are you going to dig deep down for your children and say,
Yeah.
it ends today?
Yeah.
Yes?
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.